Got you.
So Jason, I want to start some shit right quick.
Go.
I still want to know how are y'all gonna take leading quarterback in your conference, and y'all don't even want him next year. Y'all don't even want him to come back.
Don't say y'all. Don't say. And I'm glad you're here
Well,
for this.
not
Because
speaking
I
to
was
you. I'm
planning
just
to bring this
speaking
up.
in general.
I'm planning to bring this up
Oh,
myself. We just hadn't gotten around to this, and Lori's about to lose her shit. I'll tell you right now, I think that they got to bring Dillon back.
I think you need him for the first year
I
in
think you need
the
to bring
SEC.
him back.
I'm telling you, dog.
If
Look at
if
Scissor. You see Scissor down there.
if
I
Jackson,
think
know
they
I
need
love
to
you,
send
BT.
they need to send his ass back into the portal
Yeah,
because Notre Dame sure would like to pick him
I
up.
think
but what do you really think if you're Oklahoma though? Not as a Notre Dame fan, Coach. What do you really think if you're
Hell
Oklahoma?
no, you
What would
Man,
keep
you?
him.
you keep
keep
him,
him.
bro. You keep
No.
him.
There's not any doubt.
I think Levy might take another job and he takes Dillon with him.
That could happen. I'm just saying, if you got the choice to keep him or kind of boot him out for Jackson Arnold,
He gotta go. He gotta go. The agreement was he got his shot here. It's time to get his ass on, man.
Wait, though. But you're telling me
The man is the leading quarterback in the country.
He is, but you can't jeopardize the future for his one more year of not getting us a championship.
Let's go! Welcome back to the Woodshed and Hall of Fame College Football. I'm your host, Jason Watkins, and if you love college football, you know you're in the right place. So before you forget, smash that red subscriber button, like our videos, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because you do not want to miss one moment of Hall of Fame college football, particularly when we're talking about stuff like this. Now, as you know, our Tuesday live stream can tend to get a little bit long. And I think that's probably why this subject, it was kind of tucked into, the latter third, I would think, of almost a 3-hour show. So it hadn't gotten as much play from our audience, I don't think. And it hasn't really spurred the debate that I expected that it might. I wanted to make sure that we got this clip out there for everybody to see what we were talking about and what I said. As you saw in the intro there, Shawty wanted to start it up a little bit. We'd kind of talked about it a little bit on his show, on Coach I's show. We've talked about it a little bit on our show here on Hall of Fame College Football. But there's a reason, and I just want to preface all of this by saying I'm not saying that Jackson Arnold cannot be the starting quarterback in 2024. What I'm telling you is that you need to make sure that you have Dillon Gabriel around too. If for no other reason than for depth. And because you know what? I think even though as much as I believe in the arm of Jackson, the talent all the way around of what he is going to become, I think that chances are, particularly going into the SEC conference for his first starting action, he has gotten very, very little, very few reps with Oklahoma here in his freshman season. And so few, actually, that he apparently will be redshirted this season because he's got that much time left that he could still get into these last couple of games and still be a redshirt. I think it would be foolhardy to allow him to walk out the door unless Jeff Lebby happens to be taking a job somewhere else or they decide to go another direction and you see Dillon walk out behind him, which you probably would. If Jeff Lebby's here and you got a year worth of eligibility on Dillon Gabriel, I believe that you should probably keep him around for another year if he's willing to stay. I know this is not necessarily a popular opinion among Oklahoma fans, a certain segment, I should say, of Oklahoma fans. I know some of other fans that believe differently, like myself. Some are on the side of Sippin Sooner, who you are going to see in this clip, has very strong opinions about Dillon Gabriel. We know that K. Chris's uncle, Tristan, doesn't have a super high opinion of DG. I don't know that K. Chris has a super high opinion of DG. I think that a lot of the creators in the Oklahoma space believe that just by the sake of him being an Oklahoma quarterback and this being quarterback U, that Jackson Arnold isn't going to go through, his own learning curve. I think it's foolhardy to think that way. I just wanted to go ahead and frame this a little bit before we got into this, but let me know what you think in the comments. Let us know what you think about the content. We love making sure that we talk about the things that are important to our audience, which is made up by an awful lot of Oklahoma Sooner fans. I'm an Oklahoma Sooner fan, and I want to see the best for this team headed into a conference that's a hell of a lot tougher than is the Big 12 in a year. I think there's going to be a learning curve, and at the very least, keeping Dillon Gabriel around provides depth at the most important position on the field. So let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video, share it with your friends. Let's get this conversation started up a little bit around here because I think it's a conversation that needs to be had. Check it out. Let us know what you think. I think it's at least that much. I think it may be very similar to last week's score. But yeah, and then you've got Brooks is out. He tore his ACL. Jonathan Brooks is out for Texas.
For sure. Is the game at Iowa State or is it in Austin?
It is in Ames, and that's a tough place to play anyway. And they've played very well against Texas. In fact, they got screwed out of beating Texas on the road last year. Screwed. There was a fumble that wasn't, and a targeting that wasn't called on the same damn play. Plus, you had Xavier Hutchinson dropping a touchdown ball on the 5-yard line. It was nobody within 20 yards of Cat, and dude just let it hit the freaking ground anyway. That beats them. You know what I mean?
So we was number 1 in the CFP. I didn't get to see the show. Who was 2, 3, and 4 or whatever?
I didn't see it.
2 and 3 are Ohio State, Michigan, and then Florida State. Yeah.
Oh, Florida State.
Who the fifth spot? Oregon.
But the top 2.
Ooh.
So who at 5? Oregon.
Yeah.
No, 5 is Washington, 6 is Oregon, 7 Texas, 8
That's why I said pretty much everything is the same except 1 and 2. That's the only thing they changed this week.
Yeah,
I got you.
So Jason, I want to start some shit right quick.
Go for it.
I still want to know how are y'all going to take the possibly leading quarterback in your conference, and y'all don't even want him next year. Y'all don't even want him to come back.
Don't say y'all. Don't say. And I'm glad you're here.
Well, not speaking you. I'm just speaking in general.
I'm planning to bring this up myself. We just hadn't gotten around to this, and Lori's about to lose her shit. I'll tell you right now, I think that they got to bring Dillon back.
I think you need him for the first year.
I think you need to bring him back.
I'm telling you,
if
look at Scissor. You see Scissor down there.
I think they need to send. They need to send his ass back into the portal.
Yeah,
because Notre Dame sure would like to pick him up.
I think.
What do you really think if you're Oklahoma though? Not as a Notre Dame fan, Coach. What do you really think if you're Oklahoma?
You keep him, bro. You keep him.
There's not any doubt.
I think Levy might take another job and he takes Dillon with him.
That could happen. I'm just saying if you got the choice to keep him or kind of boot him out for Jackson Arnold,
He got to go. The agreement was he got his shot here. It's time to get his ass on, man.
Wait though. But you're telling me
the man is the leading quarterback in the country.
He is, but you can't jeopardize the future for his one more year of not getting us a championship. You know what I mean? It ain't like we don't win it next year either.
Hey, the last time I checked, he ain't the only one playing.
You know what I mean?
I got you. If you taking that,
I'm on Dillon's team, man. But it's time to move forward after this year.
Yeah,
I got you, Sippin. You saying
competition?
Sippin saying since y'all ain't gonna win the SEC next year, then you might as well go ahead and start preparing for the future. That's what he's saying. Okay. Yeah. I'm just like, if you don't want to be 8,
you don't think you have a chance to win the SEC if Dillon comes in as the starter? Why?
No.
Why? You got a bunch of teams that are going to be starting new quarterbacks. That might be the one thing that you got on them.
We still got to start over on that defensive line. Ain't that many people talking about that right now? But I'm telling you, man, I know we just got some nice role players on that defensive line, but those guys got experience. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be good to get Stone and those guys in, but they're not gonna be ready for the SEC, man.
But you play to win the game. Who gives you the best shot at winning?
Well, I mean, you could do that, but then you still, like I said, I mean, we might sneak into the playoffs being 12 teams next year, but it's gonna be an early ass exit.
But you there though,
man. Get out with that, man. We play for championships here, man.
Yeah, man. It must be nice, boy. You don't even want who just.
Here's the thing.
Any normal circumstance, I would say yeah, but the way
I'm going to tell you right now. Here's my feeling about it, Sippin, and I'm going to tell you here's the thing. I have no problem with Jackson being the quarterback if he wins the job. I don't want DG just leaving and saying, "Hey, yeah, take it."
Well, I agree,
and that's not what any of us should want. You got to win the shit.
Yeah, but see, if they had an actual competition, I think Jackson wins that job easily next year. Easily.
Why do you? That's easy.
Because right now, the only thing that separates him and DG is knowledge of the playbook.
Okay,
so who the most talented quarterback is. So if you're going to give him the rest of this,
he's going to have another year on the playbook to know it like the back of both his hands.
I mean, I love DG, but I don't see Jackson overthrowing some of the throws that he overthrows, man.
It ain't the same taking them live reps, though.
No doubt. He's going to have to take his lumps. That's why I wish they would get him in the game some now.
Well, that would change. That would change something. Like if he started playing significant minutes now, then but just to throw him out there,
about 2 or 3 series every game here on out.
It's easy to say this, Lori, but you got to actually go out and do it then.
Yeah. I mean, because the way we got it stacked, because right after Jackson, I don't know what they gonna do with Hawkins, because you got old boy Carl Albert. He's coming up on.
Hold up. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody that just assumes that Sperry's gonna beat Hawkins for that job, I don't believe that at all. Because Hawkins can freaking, not only does he have a cannon, he also can run his ass off.
Yes, he can.
Hey, man, and sometimes,
his daddy played 12 years in the NFL. That's
sometimes you can be the most physically gifted person, but sometimes the other dude just a gamer, dog. Like I'm
White and Chris Sims, boys and girls.
DG is a gamer. That's all I'm saying.
He is, man.
You've been
unfortunately the way they stacked, he had 2 years to get it done, man. You know?
I was trying to, Coach, because I just don't understand, like, what the kid has done to lose the job. They don't even want the kid back. I'm just like,
I think only like when y'all had Jake Fromm.
That's why I said put his ass in the portal. We're going after another one.
Jake Fromm, y'all still could be, in a title race, but y'all knew Jake Fromm wasn't getting nothing done.
I'm telling you, I'm going to catch a lot of hell for this, but I'm telling you, he needs to come back. And I think that if Jackson can beat him in a true competition, then so be it.
Then do it.
But if he doesn't, then I have no problem with having another year. There's a reason why they're redshirting Jackson this year, though, too, Sip, and you do see that, right?
Yeah, but see, that's the funny part about it, though, because at the beginning of the year,
you're gonna lose somebody of these kids coming up. That's just gonna be how it is. You got to get ready.
You remember the press conference they asked Brent straight up, about Jackson, and he told them then, "What? No, we're not redshirting them." But then now they talking about redshirting.
Right.
I don't know, man.
Because if you get his shirt, he's probably not ready. That's why he's getting redshirt. He's not ready.
He ain't ready, but he will be by next year.
Oh, that's the assumption.
Yeah, just practice.
Look, like I said, I mean, so he's.
But you got a guy who's already proven though.
People
you know
said,
the
are you
he's not
sure about
DG.
that?
Yeah, but proven to do what?
Jet, hold on, Jet.
Get you 10 wins. Yeah, he can get you that.
Jet, are you sure that they're ready for Jackson Arnold to lead OU? Because if that was the case, why are they trying to redshirt Jackson?
That's just this year though.
But this is the thing about the red shirt, though, man. At the end of the day,
an extra year because
if Jackson is that guy,
he's gonna get it next year.
If Jackson that guy, he only gonna be in college
regardless
how it looks. Yeah, it's like he's only gonna play 2 regardless. You know what I'm saying?
According to
Lori, he's got a 72% completion percentage. He doesn't miss that many damn throws.
He doesn't. But the whole thing about it is that, like I said, right now, even right now today, the only edge DG got over Jackson Arnold is the fact that he's got experience and he knows the playbook. Once that gap closes, Jackson's a better athlete. He got the better arm. He's a better runner.
What you want
at that point?
Like this is what I say. This is what like you say. It's not just y'all playbook.
Right.
DG done played a lot of football. Jackson Arnold literally has only seen OU's defense. He ain't seen, the number of defenses DG done seen. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong, but if you ain't gonna win the title, then don't win the title with Jackson.
Yeah, but coaches don't think like that, dog. They thinking title every year.
Think about it. I mean, I don't know if we can handle 3 years
touchdowns,
of DG and no title, man.
8
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
I don't know if we can handle that. Tell you the truth, as a fan base.
Yeah,
we'll be
I'm
ready
just saying, like Brent Venables is going into the SEC trying to win the SEC, so we know he ain't.
Well, I mean, yeah, they need to try.
You got to give yourself the best shot. Now I can see if we're talking about week 7 and week 5 and 2 or 4 and 3 or something. You know what I mean? But you got to give yourself the best shot going into the season.
And unlike any of us sitting in here talking, they see him every day.
Yeah.
They see both of those guys every day. And they're not using the word I think or I wish or I believe. Guys, they see it. They know it.
I think either way, you need both of them, though. You need them both either way. Look, even if you start Jackson, what happens if he gets hurt? Then we're going to go to a true freshman?
DG, you think DG will stick around if he don't win the job?
Oh, yeah, because they wouldn't tell him if he won or lost it until it was too late to get out of there.
It was too late.
Yeah.
The man been in school.
Basically, it's gonna be just like when
12 years.
They have a good relationship, though. I think that if he lost that job, he would be willing to be there and be that team. I don't think that DG cares that much about being an NFL player, to be honest with you.
He doesn't. But if he's gonna go to the NFL, then why not go now?
Oh, we know he don't care about the NFL.
Hey man, you know what? I can't believe y'all sitting here talking about this kid. This kid is a competitor. I just led the Big Ten in passing, and y'all talking about I just supposed to be cool without even.
Coach I and
Shawty want to play.
Coach I and Shawty, did y'all want Justin Fields to come in and replace Fromm?
We did.
I mean, it's the same thing.
No. Hey, listen, Jay
Fromm coming off a national championship.
Fromm was coming off a national championship.
I'm playing for a national championship.
Yeah, but we not.
But I'm saying that what we're talking about. That was saying we talking about apples and oranges. That's not the same comparison.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'll give you a better situation.
2025 is the year.
I knew this is where this was going to end up. By the way, I knew where we were going to land.
Don't give me that better situation. Hold on. Looking back on it now, did y'all make the right decision letting starting Jay Fromm over Justin Fields?
I'm gonna tell you this. At the time, I was thinking we didn't. I was like, Justin Fields is a better quarterback. He went to Ohio State. He balled out. I'm watching Justin Fields in the pros play a pro-style offense like we was playing at that time, and Justin Fields don't look good in no pro-style offense. Ryan Day does not run a pro-style offense.
And that's the thing that they don't talk about, Coach. They don't talk about.
And like Coach said, they got to see Justin Fields every day. When he runs, he looks electric and all of that stuff. But reading defenses pre-snap, post-snap, I can tell you right now, Justin Fields. I mean, Jake Fromm ain't got none of the physical tools that Justin Fields got, but Jake Fromm knew how to read defense. I can tell you that. And all I'm saying is, since he's gotten into a pro-style offense, he don't look like that same dominant quarterback. And maybe that's what Kirby saw. I personally would have wanted him to be quarterback, but I wanted Carson Beck to be the quarterback in 2021. But Stetson proved me wrong. That's what I'm saying.
That's what the word was, Coach. Like anybody who was on the inside, everybody knew this kid is good. Is the greatest his potential was. Kirby said, but then said with so many ways he can't read defense.
This from Kim.
Yeah. He couldn't process defense. That's why he couldn't beat out Jake Fromm. It had nothing to do with the physical tools.
Right.
No.
Well, the good thing for Jackson Arnold, though, is that he played in basically the same offense in high school as well. Now, there are certain parts of Levy's offense that he doesn't know, but I would say Jackson probably knows about 75% of the playbook right now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that the people on the wall will tell you that, as far as his limitations, I think that they'll tell you he's ready. He gonna go out there and make mistakes because ain't nobody perfect. I mean, I told you the only dude I ever seen come in college and make it work was Trevor Lawrence. But outside of that, everybody else pretty much struggled.
Well, I'll be honest with you, people.
Sippin, you just made the statement that they'll tell you he's ready. Who is they?
Well, I mean, I'm sure, like you said, the coaches, they'll see him every day.
He'll win the shit. He'll win the shit.
But he's not. They're not playing him.
Well, I know that.
You think, and let me tell you something about coaching, guys, and some of you already know this, but you know what? The last time I checked, if I don't play the best players, I'm going to lose my damn job. Well, and at the end of the day, I'm going to play the best motherfuckers I have, or I'm going to be canned. I mean, bottom line.
I tell parents that all the time. I've never set a kid because I didn't like a kid. Like I want to win.
Let me just throw this out here and then I'll leave it alone. But remember when those coaches knew that Caleb Williams was better than Spencer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
sometimes they just try to give guys
be loyal.
Yeah, they just be loyal to him.
Yeah. But not when it comes
I think it took Spencer playing bad in a
damn
sure. There has to be a gap, like a big gap, when you're talking about that kind of stuff. If it's not a big gap, you're going to go with the guy who knows your playbook, who has the experience.
Well, think about this for a second when it comes to that. Let me just give a little perspective on that particular instance we're talking about. First and foremost, Lincoln was tossing games. We know this. You know this. He wasn't trying. Look, the year before that in the Red River game, Spencer's ass got jerked out real quick whenever he started playing bad. Mm-hmm. He waited till it was 28-3.
Right.
This time around. Come on. It wasn't the same shit. It wasn't the same shit.
Man.
And he was still not trying to put him back in, and we all know what Lincoln did. He was checked out. He was checked out on the whole thing. But the truth of it was, those guys only come along every once in a while. And as much as I believe in Jackson Arnold, because I do believe in him, he won the Elite 11 for a reason. He's got a huge arm. He looks like the real deal. As much as I believe in him, I want him to prove it by going out and beating him in a competition for the job, a real competition for the job.
Right.
And I think that if BV is willing to play the guy that isn't best, if that's DG, then that's stupid on his own part. Because as Coach said, you better play the right guys because it's your job that's on the line.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know who mentioned Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
But if memory serves me correct, Trevor wasn't starting at the beginning of the season. I forgot the guy name that was in front of him.
Kelly Bryant.
Kelly Bryant.
I'm gonna tell you. I think you was on to something, Sharp. I was going right there where you was going.
Because Kelly Bryant was definitely not better than Trevor Lawrence.
But the thing is, I think DG, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I seen Kelly Bryant go from running back to quarterback in high school right here in South Carolina. Like the gap between Kelly Bryant and Trevor Lawrence was way bigger than the gap between DG and Jackson Arnold. And I think Dabo Dabo made that change because Kelly Bryant could win the ACC, but Kelly Bryant couldn't win the Natty. Trevor could win the Natty, and Trevor was different.
They also had the number one defense in the country too.
Exactly. So and they had the number one defense in the country, and they had a schedule like OU in Georgia this year. Like they could afford to do that. Like when your first year in the SEC, like bro, I'm looking at y'all schedule. Y'all go to LSU. You got Bama coming in the house. Bruh, at Ole Miss, like that ain't where you want to play a dude that ain't never.
That's 3-0 for us, ain't
it? Hey, you woke up from your dream.
Hey man,
I'm just saying, dog. Those are some.
It could be, but it may not be.
Listen, that could be the difference, though. Real talk. Starting a true friend, when you want to be a true freshman.
On which LSU you're gonna get? I mean, Bama.
LSU's going to have a brand new quarterback. We don't know who the hell it's going to be.
It's going to be Nussmeier.
He hadn't been good enough to start yet.
Exactly.
Wait, dog, he good enough to beat Jaden Daniels.
Is the man.
That's different, dog. Come on now.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels is the man.
He's my Heisman. So I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Look, so Graham Mertz will be back at Florida. Carson Beck, as of now. Carson Beck did not go out for senior night, so
Milroe's gonna be back. We all know
Milroe's gonna be back. KJ Jefferson may be back at Arkansas.
Start a freshman against that cat.
He's been there 6 years already.
True, I'm just telling you.
KJ ain't in the mix.
Yeah. Ole Miss Jackson Dart has another year, so it ain't as many as you think. Brady Cook at Missouri is coming back for another year.
Yeah,
like South Carolina's getting a new quarterback. Vandy. Yeah, I don't know.
Dillon Gabriel coming back.
See, what makes you say this, Jet? What makes you say this though?
Say, you will end up losing record.
Here's the thing that he's not going to do is he's going to protect the football. Now, I know what you guys are talking about, that he doesn't hit that deep ball because he's not hitting it on time. If he works on that fixes the problem with Dillon Gabriel. Because what his problem is, it's not that he's got enough arm to hit the throw. He needs to throw it on time. I agree with you on that. But you're going to tell me that you don't think that Jackson's going to make some mistakes, guys? Is that what
we're going to make? A shitload of mistakes. But
so
the quicker you start letting them make them, the quicker you get some success.
Yeah, Sippin's he's conceding the SEC next year. Say, hey man, let's just shoot.
There ain't no way you can do that.
Is that blood and guns? That's a good question.
I'm with him. I think what he's saying is
as coach would say, we gonna whoop the motherfuckers we supposed to next year. But so yeah, your middle of the road teams, the ones that been talking shit and hiding behind Alabama and Georgia, we whooping the dog shit out of them next year. Best believe.
Yeah.
But the rest,
talking all that mad shit bullshit. Yeah. I agree with that. But here's the thing. You don't want to. You could lose that game to Ole Miss or Missouri, or definitely on the road at Auburn and shit like that. If you got a kid that goes in there and turns the damn football.
If Oklahoma go into Jordan here, they're gonna lose.
Listen, I'm about to tell y'all.
Alabama fans, y'all say that because but Jordan Hare don't mean shit to us though. See what I'm saying? So we don't have that mystique. You know what I mean? We don't have that.
I think what the difference is going to be, it's going to be a constant. I think the difference is going to be a battle of attrition. You're going to see just going to be more of a constant grind weekend.
Like what you guys have talked about.
Not saying that y'all can't win, but it's going to be a constant grind week in and week out, and it's going to really test with your depth chart.
Unlike the Big 12.
Right. It's not. It's maybe you beat Alabama, but who you got next week?
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you right now, the hangover after win or lose against Alabama, the hangover after Alabama is real. The hangover after Georgia, that's.
And they gave them a tough schedule. They gave them a harder schedule going in than they gave.
Listen, I said it in the summertime. You got the short end of the stick because Texas got Bama, and that's pretty much it. You got, like I say, I'm looking at y'all schedule right now, man. There's 4 guaranteed wins. 4. Guaranteed
for Oklahoma schedule next year.
Yeah, like that's Temple, Houston, Tulane, and Maine. All the other games could be losses.
Maine,
he didn't say no conference game.
This motherfucker.
You just say no conference.
You know why? You know why? Because y'all didn't get Vandy. Y'all didn't get Mississippi State.
They're gonna go, you just said that you can see them going 0-8.
South Carolina.
No. I said no.
He just saying they swing game. You don't know. That's all.
Swing games because of how you don't know if South Carolina could be the game right after Alabama.
We just about to have to mute Coach I.
I'm just saying, dog. Like y'all go to LSU, y'all go to LSU, y'all go to Auburn, y'all go to Ole Miss, y'all go to Missouri. Dog, Missouri is a good team, and they literally return everybody almost. Dog, like this is what I'm saying. Like
here's a great point. Here's a great point right here. This is what it's going to come down to: the depth, the quality of your second string, your quality of your third string, and we know that. What we've been talking about all year. It's the drinking game, competitive depth.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about. And if they go out there, look, here's the thing. I didn't say that DG has to be the starter. He has to be on this football team next season.
Yeah. I think y'all can beat South Carolina, by the way. I'm just saying.
We don't beat the shit out of South Carolina, just so you know that, because the stat guy does not get to have that over us. No way.
No,
I'm just
that guy does not get to have that shit.
Hey, Jason, slow down.
I'm just saying.
But Jason, remember, you kept saying y'all were going to beat the shit out of Oklahoma State too.
No, I'm gonna have to. So I have to
put them brakes on, brother. Put them brakes on.
Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Is mute your ass too, Coach? You're the co-host. I gotta mute you too.
I'm just telling you. I'm just trying to help you. Be careful.
Hey, Coach, just tell him to put you on mute when you tell a lie.
Hey man, I didn't tell a lie about South Carolina. They trash. We know they're trash. They ain't
y'all beat them. Y'all beat up on them.
Norman.
Like I say, I think y'all will beat them. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, you don't want to play a team like that, because this is the thing. At that point, let's say y'all play them game 10. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to lose at that point, because they're probably gonna be like, 5-5 or something like that. They ain't got nothing to lose. Y'all just played Alabama. Y'all just played LSU or something like that. They come in here trying to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? Shane Beamer, who used to be on the staff in Oklahoma. Shane going for it on all fourth downs. And next thing you look up, it's a tight game in the fourth. You're like, how the hell we in a tight game with South Carolina? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but wait a minute. But Spencer Rattler ain't coming back.
Right.
That's true. That's true.
So realistically, Jason, and Sippin, just chopping up on the real talk on the real. So where do you guys see yourself in the pecking order coming into the SEC? Maybe 4, 5, 3.
I was just about to say that. Now, I mean, you can switch them around depending on the year, but in my mind,
we're just gonna talk about 2024.
In my mind, within
the 24 is going to be it's going to be
4, 5, 6 maybe.
It's going to be a little weird because like I said, I really think 2025 everything's on the table.
We've been off saying, and that's every Oklahoma fan that knows anything about what they're talking about. I said 2025 is your year.
Yeah, next year, man, it's Alabama, Georgia. Like I said, we'll see what kind of LSU team shows up.
Right.
I didn't want to say nothing, but my girlfriend, biggest LSU fan, she's from Louisiana. They on 1 year, off the next. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see what LSU got. But other than that,
we all think that Brian Kelly's a better coach than what he was, but in the end, he still ain't won shit.
Right. Well, I mean,
so you guys in Texas coming in and taking up the 3 and 4 for 4th and 5th spot for sure.
Maybe 6.
Not necessarily next season.
Whether that's next year, we'll see.
By 25, I think they're in the top 3.
If DG comes back and he's the starter, we'll do damage next year. We won't win it, but we'll do damage.
You can get to that's the other thing. If you can get to the playoff because you got a freaking senior quarterback, and it's now a 12-team playoff, you give yourself a chance.
So what there's going to come down to is
that's
like
why I think you got to have them both. You got to have them both, man.
The game against Alabama, if we somehow beat Alabama, then we getting in the playoffs.
I'm saying a lot.
There's still a couple of tough road games there, Sip. There's still a couple of tough road games there, bro.
Y'all go roll into Missouri and beat Missouri, huh?
Oh, hell
Dude,
yes. Yes, that one ain't one of them.
Yeah.
I don't really know if they said it, but they see themselves as the third or fourth best team.
Missouri remember what it's like. They remember.
Yeah, but you know what? This is what I told. Listen, and I'm gonna tell you this. This is what I had to tell Clemson fans all season in 2021. All that, whatever happened, ain't gonna help you on the field next year.
Right.
Like y'all used to punish Missouri. I get it, but this ain't the same Missouri team. This ain't. That's what I'm saying. Like,
so they ain't gonna get there.
They only like 1 year removed.
Yeah, they ain't that damn good. I mean, come on, bro.
No, they won the SEC East twice since they've been there.
Yeah, right after we got through beating their ass here.
Yeah.
You got to remember, we were whooping their ass when they came into the SEC and then did what they did.
Was then. You guys weren't that
good.
Y'all
just lost to the Oklahoma State. Y'all can't lose to Missouri.
That's a rivalry game. Same reason why D's talking about Auburn.
Okay, what about Kansas?
Hey,
that ain't no rivalry game. And Mizzou's for sure better than Kansas.
Since 96, so I gotta give it to them.
You're never gonna get an Oklahoma fan to say shit good about Mizzou, and it just how it is.
Listen, this is the thing. I ain't talking about saying nothing good about it. Like, I'm realistic that Knoxville is a hard place to play. Even though we're the better team, it's a hard place to play. Y'all act like y'all just gonna roll into Columbia, Missouri, and just
that's not what we're acting like. I'm telling you that I think Mike is saying that there's gonna be some growing pains. I agree with that.
Those venues are still very familiar to us, and that's all I'm saying.
That's the kind of
what a growing pain.
Talking about Jordan Hare. Jordan Hare holds a special place in his heart, being an Alabama fan when he has to go down to his rival's place. But Jordan Hare don't mean shit to a Sooner fan. You see what I'm saying?
I think I'm just because
takes one loss though.
Auburn traditionally plays better at Jordan Hare. That's why I think he not just for Alabama, they just play better at Jordan Hare. It's allowed.
They one of those teams that only win at home. We got a couple of those. Yeah, we got a couple of those here.
Jet say, "Hey, be careful what you ask for."
JP Ramirez.
I think those are the growing pains right there. You guys it's just going to be a learning curve regardless.
I think that the growing pains, but I think the growing pains probably come in the form of what you guys are talking about. I've said this a lot too. That I think 24. Let's say Jackson wins the competition that they need to have. Okay, you still got to go on the road to LSU. You know damn good and well that's going to be a night game.
And if it is, it's LSU, dog. You don't win
absolutely.
At night.
There's no way you can pick Oklahoma there. No way you can.
Even if LSU ain't no good, you can't.
It don't. If they suck, you can't pick them there.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Again, I don't know about Jordan Hare, and look, I'm going to tell you that Hugh Freeze, not a terrible coach, man. You know what I mean?
You're gonna have that offense on point,
right? And their defense wasn't that bad. Look at what
I heard Goose Marzone on Texas A&M radar.
Sharp said it in strippers.
How many times they gonna recycle his ass?
Oh man,
he's screwed. But they don't play A&M, or else I'd be really worried. I'd be excited about that shit. Believe that, because there's another team that Oklahoma don't worry about.
That's another one.
Don't worry about.
When we go down there, we go Arkansas on with our shoes on.
Well, y'all ain't got to play Arkansas, but that would be a dub anyway. So
that would be a dub. But I mean, again, I think that they've got a tough.
See, that's what I'm saying. They didn't give y'all the Vandy's, the Mississippi State, the Arkansas. They didn't give y'all those guys.